Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Battletech. Okay, so I have had a bit of a look through our available contracts, and I think that this is the one that we're going to go ahead and pick up today. We're going to go ahead and do a base defense in the polar regions. Simple 1.5 spell difficulty, so nothing too crazy. I think this could be a prime opportunity to try out our brand new Hunchback. So, since we have so much, I think we'll take the standard payment. Yeah, depending, we might come across something that we want to take up as salvage, but the money is fairly good. We could go for a little bit more, but realistically it's only about 200,000 sea bills, and I think we might be able to get more from salvage. So let's go ahead and accept. I think that will be good. Now, of course, because we have one, I don't think I can really resist the opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and jump on into the Hunchback. That is exactly what I want. And I think we'll bring... Who shall we bring? I think we should bring... Hammer. Where are you? There you go. Let's put him into the Orion. I think that's a good idea. And then what is our final mech? It's not too difficult, so we don't really need too much. I'm thinking... That would be a fun combination. You know what? Let's go with the crab. I don't think we've really used the crab too much. Yes. Either that or maybe do we bring the hammer? No. Let's go ahead and bring the crab. This could be fun. This is a base defense. Ooh, actually, is that what we want then? We have lots of lasers on this. No, we don't really have any large lasers. We want something that's got a little bit of distance on it, so maybe we'll swap out for somebody else. Maybe we go... Could take 2 LRMs for something a little bit different. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and bring a Centurion. Do we bring Rabbit? I think we might give Angel a turn. Yeah, let's put her in the other LRM. I think that's not too bad. Multi-shot, coolant just in case. Yeah, this seems fairly good. Between the Marauder, that should be able to snipe out a couple of their pilots. The Hunchback is going to do some massive damage with that AC-20 of ours. And then some very good fire support with 2 LRM barges. I think that seems like a pretty good day for us, and a very bad day for anyone who wants to cross our path. So, let's go ahead and see if we can see what kind of situation this base is in. Okay, so we must defend the restoration base. There is a small restoration base on Panzer that has been attacked by raiders. Their latest attack was far better organized and equipped than the previous ones, suggesting that the raiders are receiving logistical and tactical support from a hostile power. You might not be able to withstand a second attack of that scale. We'd like to hire you to provide additional defensive support. As Oliveira points out, Commander, be careful. If there is a second attack, the raiders will go all out. Well, I'm fairly sure with the amount of tonnage we have, we should have a pretty good opportunity to take them on with not too bad of losses. Alright, looks like the restoration's intel was right. They're picking up Taurian comm chatter from this area, guessing they're the ones backing these raiders. This could get ugly, Commander. Priority 1 is to keep them away from the base. Oliveira, out. Okay. Well then. I'm pretty sure we just saw 4 mechs there that have just disappeared into the fog of war. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and see what kind of a spot we're in. Well, we're very nicely secured up against a mountainside, which is good for us. They could theoretically pop up over this hill. Not that that wouldn't be the best, but we could manage. They could also come in from over here, I think. Right, so either way, I think we'll go... Yeah, they really can't attack anywhere within that kind of, that 120 degree angle, something like that. Third. Let's go ahead and see what we can see. Let's bring... Do we go ahead and move over here and see if we can get some vision? I think we do. Although they may want to come around that side. You know what? Let's just go take the high ground. Let's bring Hammer all the way forwards.
I'm walking here.
Alright. There is our enemy contact. That's what we're after. A 35-tonner vehicle and 2 light mechs. 35 and a 20. So possibly a Locust and maybe a Jenner. That wouldn't be out of the question. Do we go this way around with Headhunter just to see? I think that's probably not a bad idea actually, so let's go ahead and move there. We'll spread out too, and this way, in case they do get reinforcements, we can spot them a little bit better. For myself, I think we'll go ahead and run along the same path, and our Centurion, I suppose, is also going to move this way as we don't have much of an option.
Order received.
Okay, well the good news is we've got some distance weapons, so that won't be the end of the world. Alright.
Picked up a blip.
Oh, turns out there was a 4th one, a Galleon tag, and we were right on that Jenner, 35-ton coming on in, and a Locust. Alright. Well then, let's see what we can do. Let's go. Let's bring on the good old hunchbacky boy and see if we can get a good shot. 40%, 70% there on the Galleon tag, and a the Locust. Do we get better odds from further away? The answer is not particularly. It's just a matter of evasion. So you know what? Let's go ahead and see who is our biggest target. We have a Locust with machine guns and a medium laser. We have a Galleon tag with 2 small lasers, and then the Jenner. Okay. So with the Jenner in mind, let's maybe... Yeah, you know what? Let's let this hunchback take its first shot. We may as well take out the Galleon. It's probably the easiest one, although maybe we try and bring Angel in instead and take out...
Get it on.
Oh, and see if we can take on out a... again, not wonderful options. No, let's move on up and take out the Locust. With our LRMs, this might even be enough just to take this thing out to begin with. So let's go ahead and see if this works. Alright, pretty good damage, not quite enough.
What's up, boss?
Rannick, we can probably get anything we want to. But I think we'll see if we can get the kill first. Let's bring... Yeah, let's bring ourselves up to the tag. I think that's probably the best option. If we get the kill, maybe we can take out the Jenner with Marauder. Right, let's go ahead and see about shooting it there. Yep, and that's an AC-20 for you. Goodbye.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Alright, so there's that extra resolve.
Standing by.
Rannick, let's run you forwards. We'll go... I think we'll move nice and close. Let's focus on the Jenner. Yeah, get everything within range. We'll go precision shot. Try and take out the pilot.
Roger.
And, yep, center torso gone.
Destroyed.
Okay. This should be fairly easy. Alright, another vehicle coming on in. Not much they can do. Let's bring on in... Now we've only got indirect fire, which is no real surprise given where we're at. We could actually go... Nope, never mind. I thought that was direct fire for a second. Let's bring ourselves... Yeah, we'll run our way around a little bit, I suppose. Let's focus on the Locust. The striker at the back there, LRM 10, and that won't be enough damage to take out anything. So let's just focus on the Locust. Fairly good chance here to take him out. So let's go ahead and fire.
Punching all the buttons.
Alright, turns out those minimal
Take that.
percentages were just a little bit too much for us to deal with. Good news is we don't really have to worry about this little locust. That is,
Damage minimal.
yeah, quite minimal. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn you on. You are on the second turn, so everyone else gets to go ahead first.
Receiving you.
We'll bring Angel all the way forwards, I think. Yeah, let's just focus on the striker in the back.
Confirmed.
Take care of you and see if we can see if any reinforcements drop on in.
Alright, hit them hard now.
Alright, so there
One
goes,
for the scrap heap.
there goes their long range, and now all that we have is one of these little fellas. So, we could come in for a melee. You know what?
Got something you want
Well,
done?
let's just use the Marauder. We'll melee here, we'll burn down whatever heat we have left, and we'll attack from
Copy
this
that.
location. There we go. Just a small little boop with those armored pod arms. Not
One
too
more
bad.
for the kill board.
Okay, so the question is, which
I've got
direction?
eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're
Oh.
heading your way.
Alright, that is not what I was anticipating. We can manage with this. It's a little bit of an awkward spot. Oh, hang on. Oh, and they're flanking. Okay. So, maybe second. Did they just
One
take
of our
out a
structures has been
building? That is unfortunate. Okay, well, flanking from both sides is a little bit cheap. All that LRM damage is not ideal. We can only afford to lose 2 buildings. Aha, okay. Well, that is not good at all. Right, so what do we have up here? We have 30, 25s and 25s. And then as far as this back line is concerned, we have no clue. Okay, so let's see.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, we have a turn. Everyone goes before us, so we need to do some good work here. Let's bring... If we go ahead and sprint in this direction, we may be able to see somebody back there, but I'm not sure if that's particularly likely. We're going to have to go ahead and give it a shot. So let's go ahead and do that.
On my way. Double time.
Hopefully, no, nothing's there. Darn it. Alright, let's go... Oh, hunchback-wise, we can bring ourselves forward and deal with some of these fellows.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, so Angel can probably tag all of these 3, get them focused in this direction. And so, yeah, alright, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and
Receiving you.
we'll bring her forwards. Where is a location where we can target all 3? Turns out it's only from there. What about our hunchback? We can shoot at 2. So you know
Ready
what?
for orders.
That's fine. We're not taking that away from Angel. Let's move her here.
Acknowledged.
We have just enough LRMs to tag everyone. And Javelin and 2 commandos. Let's go multi-target A, B, and C. Let's make sure that an LRM is targeted on C. I think we'll go there and see how that pans out for us.
Roger that.
Alright, it's already burned through a little bit of the commando. Not too surprising considering how weakly armored that thing is. And then just a little bit of damage on Javelin. Make sure that it is out of the way. Alright, so now let's bring on in our AC-20 and see if we can pop a solid shot at somebody, and I think it's going to be LRM-15 or medium large FRS. Well, let's move ourselves forwards. And you know what? I think that LRM-15 is probably going to be our biggest killer to anything that we are trying to protect. either the buildings or incoming damage. So let's go ahead and precision strike, just so we get a better chance at hitting. And let's just go ahead and... let's go for the left torso, maybe? Yeah, any hit that this lands is probably going to be enough to kill it, so let's just go for the highest probability. And would you believe it, but we went straight through to the core. Yep.
Enemy mech destroyed.
AC-20 for the win. Alright.
Commander?
Hammer. We have some options here. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to try and focus on these guys. We are hoping that they're going to target you. What we're going to do instead is we're going to go ahead and sprint you all the way forwards and try and bait some fire over here.
Heading out. Full speed.
Alright, so we do at least have contact. Yeah, and again, I probably should have known this, but I have, Oop. Okay, so far so good. I have done a foolish here. We probably should have stayed closer to the base and separated. I'm pretty sure we saw that in previous versions, so that's a bit of a bad on my end.
Internal damage.
But there's unfortunately not much we can do about it. Not anymore. So hopefully we can manage something. Their LRMs seem to be just short. And unless, of course, yep, there they go. Bother. Alright, well, 5 out of the 6 have, must stand, so we have a very small amount of leeway. Alright, the good news is these guys took the bait as we so wanted. Let's bring... Who do we want to bring? I think we'll bring...
Yes, Commander.
We can move Rannick around here, but we're not going to get any targeting done. You know what? Let's go ahead and focus down some of these fellows. We'll go... I will send our AC-20 at the commando at the back. I think we'll send everything else at the commando at the front. We should personally be able to deal with both of these. Or at least I certainly hope we can. Unfortunately, anywhere else we move isn't going to get us a shot. So let's go ahead and take this position. We did take a very small amount of structural damage on the right arm, but I don't think that that will be enough. So let's go multi-target A and B. AC-20 is at 75%, which I think is good enough. And we'll go... We'll send everything else to B and see if we can take him out as well. So let's go ahead and see how well this goes.
Engaging multiple targets.
Alright, so first shot hit, and as did the second, we did do a good chunk of damage.
Critical damage detected.
But not enough to kill. Alright, let's go ahead and bring... I think what we're going to do here is we're going to move Rannick forwards. And instead of targeting the commando at the back there, we're going to go ahead and sensor lock this guy in the back. Yeah, in our center. And that way we can use Angel to fire upon whatever that is. And then hopefully Hammer can target these two. So... a bit of a dicey play, but unfortunately we don't have much of a choice. Although, hang on a second, if we sprint, we can get targeting data on multiple. You know what? I think that will do, and that sets us up for next turn as well. So we're going to go ahead and sprint.
I copy.
Oh, and we even have someone in the back. That is probably why we failed before. Yeah, another 30-ton. Oh, but that is annoying. Alright, Angel,
Good to go.
let's go ahead and see what you can do. Let's bring you all the way down here. They shouldn't be able to take our back, but you can at least target the locust and the... well, both locusts. Yeah, that's what we're going to try and do. It's not exactly ideal, but it is what it is.
Moving out.
Our hunchback should be able to deal with these other two misfits over there. So let's go A and B. And let's drop... Yeah, let's drop most of these against the target that we know that'll work. We'll only tag him with the LRM-5 and hopefully not damage too much around him.
On it.
Alright, so fairly minimal damage there, but it just goes to show how weak the Locust is. And then this one, also through to the structure. Right, Hammer,
Standing by.
let's bring you up forwards. Who can you target? We can go for this other mech in the back, so I suppose we should.
On my way.
Yeah, we're not gonna... I don't know if we're gonna be able to survive all of this. So either way, let's go ahead and go LRMs against the Locust in the back. This one has not been hurt. Yeah, both of them have been, so I suppose it's our best option. Let's go ahead and fire.
Acknowledge.
Alright, well on the plus side, because he was
I think things are going swimmingly.
because he was
Don't
facing perpendicular to us, at least we could burn through an arm, so that's somewhat useful. Save us a little bit of damage. Pot shot at a Marauder. Not going to be ideal for them. Commando backing up, gonna fire on our hunchback. A little bit of damage. And then, of course, there is the other commando. Taking a shot to the knee, that's fine. Alright, and now we've got this little Locust. Alright, I'm glad he targeted us. Those missiles would have probably been enough for the other building, and there is a Javelin. And he's doing nothing. Okay, so that's actually particularly handy for us. That should mean we should lose no more buildings. Yeah, stray shot here or there. It's not really our concern, not with no Run and a Marauder. So let's go ahead and bring...
Orders.
Let's bring Rennick fully forwards. We'll target the Javelin. Let's see if we can just take him out of the fight.
I copy.
That would be the best thing for us to do. So let's go Precision Strike, Javelin, go for that headshot.
Locked on. All weapons.
There we go. That is a lethal damage.
And that's the way we do it.
Yes, yes it is. Alright. Now, for myself,
Waiting for orders.
let's go ahead and... Now we do gain a recoil penalty for refiring. Should definitely think about that. I think we get a reduction for that if we go into the guts. So, yeah, let's go ahead and set ourselves up. That angle looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that should do us nicely. Save our... What is that? Our right arm? Yeah, make them forced to fire more upon our front and left side. So we'll target... We'll do the same thing we did last time. We'll go multi-target the guy in the back with the AC-20. The one in the front can have all other ordinances. I'm fairly happy with that. So let's go ahead and fire. Worst case scenario, maybe... well, maybe one of our alternative scenarios is if the AC-20 hits the guy on the front. But I'm alright with either.
Multiple targets.
Alright, knockdown, that's good. Lasers on this one. There goes his center torso.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Alright, so that'll slow him down. Angel, let's go ahead and focus down... Who do we want to get rid of? Well, it'll be one of the three. Let's move you up
Position
forwards.
confirmed.
Definitely the two LRMs are not a bad call for a mission like this. Certainly, certainly feels pretty good. So let's go ahead and go... Who do we want to get rid of? LRM-5 and a medium laser. Two LRM-5s and a medium laser. All the same up there. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll target the one in the back. May as well go precision strike. So let's go ahead and... Let's just try and take him out. Not that we really get much of a choice in this. We do get a knockdown. we got another pilot injury, but not quite enough to take him out of the fight.
I'm here.
Alright, and now with this big fellow, let's go ahead and go... We definitely get the kill here. We could possibly get something there. Let's just go ahead and take out what we know we can. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and go take a little bit of cover and evasion. You know what? No, let's just go ahead and make sure that we take care of them. We don't really need to divvy this up too much. Let's just go ahead here, go for the center torso, say goodbye.
Confirmed.
Yep. He's out of the fight. That's all that matters. Alright. This round should probably be the last one. A swift melee from our Marauder should take care of this fellow. And probably the same from our Orion.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Yeah. There's not much that they can do. If they were smart and knew that they were going to die, they probably should have gone after the buildings. But the good news is they're not that bright. So let's go ahead and... Whereabouts is the... Oh. Did we knock him unconscious? It does appear that we knocked him unconscious. Okay. Well then, either way, let's go ahead and finish this.
Commander.
Ranak, let's bring you over... Let's bring you over here. All of their evasion in the world will not protect them from a clobbering attack.
Locked on for physical attack.
So there you go. Bye-bye, Locust. Pilot incapacitated.
One less
I
target.
dare say so. And now...
Commander.
Either Angel or myself, I suppose. We're going to go ahead and use
Standing
Angel. Let's see if we can position her.
On the move.
Alright, so we have the back of the Locust, so no cover bonuses,
Firing on for your
which
arm.
is fairly hilarious. We don't really need
Critical
okay.
hit, Commander.
to worry about that. They're weak enough as it is. We'll go ahead and we'll start sprinting around, I suppose,
Full throttle.
just in case by some miracle this Locust lives. Which,
Yes,
realistically, you know, we've had situations before where we haven't been able to kill a mech because it's just decided that we don't get to roll well, so...
Rock 'em, sock 'em.
And would you believe it? There we go. We had a jolly good chance of that landing, and that did not. So, the little Locust is going to run around, take a shot, do absolutely nothing but maybe
Reporting
scratch
minor
our
damage.
paint. Let's go. Gonna finish this off with an AC-20? No, we don't have the range. Alright, let's just go ahead and finish things here. Another melee attack should do. There we go, center torso. Dippity boppity kaboom. Nice. Alright.
Tango down.
Alright, all targets eliminated. All good. Yeah.
Mission successful.
Mildly annoying. There was nothing we could have ever done to have stopped us from getting the extra bonus for keeping all the buildings alive. The fact that they were all on initiative 4 and could just focus down before we got to spread out any damage to them. Just an inevitability. So either way, at least we did get the bonuses for destroying the enemy vanguard and reinforcements. So 10% bonuses brings us up to just shy of 600,000 C-bills, which I'm okay with. The Hunchback, a little bit beat up, but that's okay. We know that they're never any, they're not particularly strong in their original state, stock state. But I don't care, we got to play with one anyway, that's what matters. Alright, no extra cool weaponry or whatnot. Let's go ahead and pick up the raw tonnage, I suppose. So we'll go with the Jenner part there. And I suppose we'll go... maybe we try and finish off a commando so we can sell it. Although there's a good chance we're going to get a couple anyway. You know what? Let's go for the... So let's just go for the Javelin, take the maximum salvage in tonnage. Alright, they did give us some more commando pieces, which is nice. We also got another Locust bit. Yep, that's pretty decent. We got everything we wanted. We didn't miss out on anything. Not that there was that much to miss out on. Maybe just a little bit of min-maxing at best. Alright, so that's fairly good. I think what we should do is maybe have a look at the Hunchback. Maybe dropping, I don't know, maybe dropping a small laser or something like that and adding on a little bit of extra armor.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Could be a worth idea. Alright, so we got that, and this, that's not bad. We're gonna send that straight to storage. Yeah, let's go to the mech bay. We'll fix our Hunchback because, well, that's slightly pumped. Barely any structural damage, but it must be done. So yeah, you know what we're gonna do? Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and we'll go in here. Let's drop the... What is its melee? We're looking at a total of 80 damage, which isn't too bad. Small laser could be good if we're close. Just kind of tossing up here and there what we want to do. Because that small laser could be useful, especially if we're close and we have a bit of a refire penalty on the AC-20. So we'll go ahead and repair that. How much? We have really good heat efficiency. You know what? Maybe that's something that we could drop out. Yeah, you know what? Let's see. We have a current spot of 39 heat sinking, and we gain 54 heat from an Alpha Strike. So we're pretty good. If we dropped one of these heat sinks, that'd give us an extra ton. Would be what, 36? Does that actively update? Yes, it does. Okay, so we could drop one of those. That'll give us an extra ton. We could go ahead and throw on maybe a little bit extra armor. You know what? That wouldn't be the end of the world. Maybe go ahead and get 2 more pips to the center torso. You know what? I actually think that that's pretty decent. We have a really good amount of heat efficiency. So you know what? Yeah, let's burn a heat sink. Up a little bit of armor. Fortunately, the arms are already as armored as they can get, so there's not much we can do there. We can't exactly mount any of these lasers elsewhere, so that will be fine. Let's go ahead and confirm. And that should give us maybe a little bit better survivability, or at least keep our AC-20 in the game for longer and without sacrificing any firepower. Alright, so that's good. All the others are fine and dandy, so let's go ahead to the barracks. Let's go ahead and see.
Waiting for orders.
Angel, no. Cannot afford anything there. Or
Yes,
Hammer,
Commander.
nothing either.
What's up, boss?
Right, Headhunter is also waiting, and myself. Yeah, what we want is, I think we want the guts of the recoil penalty. If we can bring that down to a 0 with an AC-20, that
Yes,
would
Commander.
be particularly nasty. Although, maybe Rabid would be a an interesting choice. Alright, and
Ready
Spy
for
Master
orders.
is still out now. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and see. Do we want to go ahead and pick up another contract, or should we have a quick look at this? Is there anything we wanted to do here? That's right. No, we're not going to do anything here right about now. We'll think about it. Oh, there is an archer piece. That could be cool. Make one of them into a LRM battery there. Look at that. LRM 20s. Might pick that up before we go, depending on how much money we have. But what we'll do is, yeah, we're going to go ahead and finish up our contracts, and then we're going to run by the store. We'll sell off everything we don't need, and then that way we'll have a bunch of money to either spend or take with us elsewhere. So I think with that in mind, we're just going to go ahead and find ourselves another mission. I think we'll go... Maybe we'll go ahead and take the bait. Yeah, take a little bit of salvage. Or maybe we go for even more. 2 skulls is fairly decent. And you know what? If we're going to go ahead and sell a bunch of stuff, the amount of money that we're going to earn is fairly minimal. 312. You know what? I think that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead, take a little bit of money. We'll have a fair bit of salvage. We don't need those extra 3 non-priority picks, and I think that's what we'll pick up with. So, if you do want to see that episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future Battletech content. And I will see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.